All right, as many of you know, I'm not a big fan of calorie counting, and I found this mindfulness fuel scan to really help you figure out how many calories you need in the day because every single day is different. You may work out a little more, you might have a mentally draining day from studying a lot, working a lot, whatever. So you need to fuel accordingly. So, this little spectrum on this wheel will help you figure out and gauge, hey, do I need more food, or how much food do I need, or do I need to go for that second plate? So the way I utilize this is when I'm done having my first plate, let's say, or beginning to eat, I kind of take a pause and check in with my body. And I'll go just one by one. So emotions. Am I actually hungry? Am I just trying to cope with my current feelings? So very common. A lot of people overeat because they're sad, lonely, or bored. Maybe instead, and I had a client lose 30 pounds just with this strategy. I didn't give her any other strategies. She went outside, went for a walk, or played with her daughter when instead of eating, when she had these feelings come in, and she'd usually cope by eating food to make her happy when she got the same benefit when she, hung out with her daughter or went for a walk. Habits. Am I just hungry or just eating out of habit because, it's breakfast time? Oh, so I got to eat breakfast. Man, there's so many times where I end up eating, maybe at night I had a bigger dinner or something like that. And I wake up in the morning just not hungry for breakfast. So I don't have breakfast. So check in with that. Food choice. If you're constantly eating processed foods that don't keep you full, you're going to keep eating more of it and needing more food. So we want to get minimally processed foods, and we kind of go over all of that in my coaching. Portion controlling. So if you're eating fast, you're probably going to not give your brain and gut time to talk. You're missing out on the first 20% of nutrient absorption, which happens on your tongue. Therefore, you're going to overeat. So you can, control your portions simply by eating slowly. Put your fork down in between bites. Take a second, wait till the food is liquefied in your mouth, and then swallow. Are you recognizing when you're 80% full and satisfied versus 100% full when you're bloated at Thanksgiving and need to unbutton your pants? So control those portions. Environment. All right, this is a big one. I love this example of, you're on the couch with a bag of chips, and because the bag of chips are right there in front of you, you're going to continuously eating them. Versus if you put that in a bowl, let's say, on the couch and portioned it out, by the time you're done eating with that, because you're so comfy in your little nook there, you're going to second guess getting up and filling up that bowl again. So by the time you take that pause, the hunger is over. And time, that's another one that goes with eating slowly. Did you give yourself enough time? So when I finished that first plate, I kind of let it simmer for, 10, 15, 20 minutes to see, hey, am I still hungry? I just check in with my body. And by all means, if I'm still hungry after that, boom, I'm going to get some more food. I need more fuel. Or if not, then boom, I'm done. This is a common one, hydration. If you're not drinking enough water throughout the day, you might confuse your hunger for thirst. So, maybe during your pause, get some water and see if you're still hungry. All right, then we got distractions. Am I eating with or without distractions? So is the TV on? Am I social mediaing? Not mindlessly eating. So if I'm not in tune with what I'm eating and I'm distracted, I'm going to eat more, and I'm probably eating faster. So this whole spectrum is, ideas on, these are all the reasons why people overeat. So when you go through this little checkbox as like a little, body scan, you'll start to really pick up on not overeating and being really in tune with what your body needs. So if you went through this whole spectrum and, everything it's like, no, 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 that's not my problem. Well, then you need more fuel, okay? When you probably had a mentally or physically draining day that day, so you need to honor your hunger signals, all right? Go ahead, eat. Just make sure you're using, smart food choices. Maybe you didn't have great sleep the night before. This will increase the ghrelin hormone, that's the hunger hormone, to increase your food intake because you need energy for the day. So I want you to, number one, get good sleep the night before. If you have to get through the day, then by all means get the food, but you need to check in with the sleep. Sleep is very important because also what's going to happen is you might see a decline of up to 20% of burning less calories that day because your brain and body want to hold on to the calories because it needs energy. It's kind of in this red zone, this calorie. It wants to hold on to energy versus burn it. All right, great. By asking yourself these questions, you gain more control over your nutrition, including cravings, binging, and overeating. Once you fully understand why you're eating, calorie counting will no longer be necessary as your body's natural cues will tell you you have had enough. Ababa.